This is Ian from Easy Genie, and Michelle Lewis on TikTok recently talked about FamilySearch's new full text search feature, which is really a game changer, as I'm going to be showing you. I'm basically going to describe 5 ways in which this new full text search, available on familysearch.org/labs, can really change the game for certain types of records. And basically, the first way that this new service on FamilySearch, completely free, changes things up is it makes it possible to find wills that you never knew existed. And to give you an example, this is my great-great-grandmother's will. Ordinarily, it lies in the FamilySearch repository for St. Lawrence land estate records, probate indexes, and wills. So everything's jumbled together. You would have to kind of manually review pages. Some of them are typed, others are handwritten. It would have taken a huge amount of time to find this, but basically it took me 5 minutes to find this when I was searching a couple days ago. So that's one thing that I really appreciate about this new tool. The next thing that these wills and other documents do is sometimes they surface your ancestor in relationship to either being a witness or an executor or some other role that's not the central role of the document, but they were associated with it. And this means that potentially they have some relationship with the people that you may not know about. Now, this is a will for someone named Nancy Cunningham. And basically, my great-grandfather shows up as the executor of the will. So I'm kind of interested to see what the relationship is between Nancy and James. Maybe, I'm not sure, through marriage or some other relationship that I wasn't aware of before. So this has really started to turn up some documents that I wasn't aware of before. I never would have looked for Nancy Cunningham's last will and testament, but oh, lo and behold, my great-grandfather shows up there. So that's reason number 2. Reason number 3 are deeds that show your ancestors' land holdings or land transactions. So this is my great-great-grandfather, Patrick Lynch, and he and I believe his sister are showing up in a land transaction in the far northeastern corner of New York State in 1876 and 1875, sorry. And I would not have been aware of this. And you can see this, I'm not sure if you can see this. It says image 575 of 579. So if I was manually going through this book to find this particular document, first of all, it's written in cursive, so it requires a lot of, extra care. I'd have to go through hundreds of pages to find it. But the FamilySearch full text search surfaced it basically in an instant. And then number 4, the fourth reason why this is really a game changer, it lets you look into documents types that you never would have looked in before. So this is a guardianship record from 1912 for Allegheny County. And let me explain something. I don't know anybody of my ancestors who lived in Allegheny County, but according to this, my great-great-grandfather was associated with a land transaction in this county some years in 1893. I had no idea that he owned any land in this particular county, so this kind of opens up a new line of inquiry as well. And finally, the 5th reason why FamilySearch full text search is really a game changer in my point of view is the transcriptions are really good quality. I'm not sure if this is an AI thing or better OCR. This is kind of optical character recognition, but whatever technology FamilySearch is using, these transcriptions of legal documents written in cursive are superb. Not perfect. If the handwriting is not that good, or it's faint, or it wasn't scanned that well, there might be some issues, but overall, it's a great improvement over the transcriptions that used to exist or the ones you could generate yourself. So FamilySearch full text search, it's available on FamilySearch Labs. So basically log into FamilySearch and look for their Labs page. You'll see it right here. It's not perfect. The search, I've found that some of the wildcard searches don't work well, and the way it's organized is not perfect. For instance, in New York State, I'd prefer if the counties, when you see the results, you can basically filter by county, and you can't do that yet. So that requires some additional tweaking, but overall, this is a really fantastic tool. Thank you so much to Michelle Lewis for explaining a little bit about it. And I think if you go into this, and if you have ancestors who had land deeds or wills that are already in their system, they'll start to turn up. And the other type of records currently that are available, I believe, are Mexican notary records. But they say in the next few months they're going to be opening up other types of records. So hopefully, maybe we'll get access to other legal records where your ancestor might have been involved in a court case, and that would have been, really, really interesting to find out the stories of your ancestors.